Good morning, guys. It is like 9 a.m. in the morning, sitting out here in the chair. First thing I do every single morning, get up. I already drank some spring water. Now I'm out here grounding, getting sun. I think that's the best thing you can possibly do, is just wake up and get sun. You guys have seen me done this so many times, and it's just always been a staple with my routine because it lowers my stress. And that's the biggest thing you need to be optimizing for when you wake up in the morning, is getting your stress as low as possible, not increasing it with coffee, looking at your phone, stimulating your mind. You want to lower your stress, because once your stress goes down, that's when you have more clarity, that's when you have more energy. And people don't understand that when you wake up in the morning, that's what wakes you up. Stress wakes you up. If you didn't wake up stressed, you would never wake up. Your cortisol literally spikes, and that's what gets you out of bed in the morning. So you want to do your best to lower these things so that you can have more energy, have more clarity after 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours after waking up. So getting some right now. After I sit out here for like 30 minutes, then I'll go for a walk shirtless. So I'll bang out like 2-3 miles and just get the day started. As you can see, nothing really artificial here, just connecting with nature, lowering the cortisol. That's the best way to start the morning. I honestly just be walking like anywhere. Right now I'm in the woods. Usually there's like some snakes or something, so I gotta be careful. But I'm in the woods right now. I'll walk to other neighborhoods, grab like fruit from the trees. You guys have probably seen that before. There's not really any fruit right now because it's April. Once it's like June, July, that's when all the fruit will come out, and that's when like the best season is for like all the Florida fruits. The mangoes, the avocados, what else? Oranges and stuff. But yeah, just walking right now in the woods, low cortisol. You can see like can't really be stressed out when you're walking in areas like this. So yeah, we're gonna get more steps in, be on the lookout for snakes, and maybe we'll walk somewhere else too. We'll see. You can see this mango tree has some very little tiny mangoes, so it's probably like 2 months, maybe 3 months away from having mangoes. Up there's a decent amount. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's a decent amount up there. Nothing crazy though. These trees always look like weed plants to me. I don't know, but yeah, we got a mango tree here, but still not ready. Still not ready. There's other neighborhoods where they literally are like 3-4 inch mangoes. So I don't know. I guess this one just doesn't get enough sun. And that's the thing, right? Like a mango tree needs more sun to grow quicker. Yet people are scared of going in the sun because it's gonna like damage their skin or hurt them in some sort of way. It makes absolutely no sense. And that's just living proof that you got to go in the sun more. You got to get vitamin D because it's going to be good for your mitochondria. It's going to be good for your skin, your health, everything. So get out in the sun, bro. We're at First Watch right now. Walked all the way here, like a 2-mile walk. Gonna eat breakfast for you guys. I feel like I never eat breakfast, so I'm gonna show you what I would eat for breakfast. Very light, very clean. And honestly, this place isn't bad to get breakfast if you know what to order. So you guys will see. Let's see how long it takes to put an order here. There's so much BS on this menu though. You could come here and think, oh, I'm eating like bacon, or even on the healthy menu, avocado toast, granola, oatmeal, superfood bowl. It's all BS, but you guys will see. I'll get something good, but it's so easy to just fall off track with something like this. Hello.
What would you like to start with to drink?
Can I get the 100% cold squeeze orange juice? That's just like, that's not pasteurized, right?
I'll look at it, but I know it's not fresh squeezed, but we get it shipped to us and it's in the lab. Let me see on the label because
yeah. And then can I also get 5 eggs cooked in butter?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
Thank you. Gotta make sure that it's not pasteurized orange juice. You want fresh pressed, cold squeezed. That's what it says on the menu, but they're checking now. We got the 5 sunny side up eggs, and then we got some pineapple on the side. Very simple, very clean meal for breakfast. About to house this right here. Bro, like everyone was eating freaking pancakes, and like this whole grain bread. That's why they all look chalked as shit, because you're just eating pure sludge. But you guys saw that the orange juice was pasteurized, so I didn't end up getting that. I just got the 5 eggs and pineapple. The pineapple was so ass, it wasn't ripe at all. So just had a little bit of that, mainly just the eggs. Yeah, if I could have, you probably could have, I've been there before and I got like an avocado on the side, so you can get an avocado on the side. Yeah, those are like the really only other sides you can really get the avocado, the fruit. If the orange juice was cold pressed, I definitely would have got that, because cold pressed orange juice is actually very anabolic. It speeds up the metabolism. It's like almost a superfood when it comes to like good quality carbs. So orange juice cold pressed is good. But yeah, 5 eggs. Now we're walking back to the crib. Then we're gonna make some coffee. Didn't have any coffee there because that coffee is definitely just gonna like give me anxiety. Definitely has a bunch of mold, glyphosate. So the coffee that I make at the crib with the raw butter is way better. So let's go back and make that. Oh, hello, chair. Sit right back in here. Just sunbathe. That breakfast makes me feel like I gotta take a shit now though. So gonna go make that coffee, take a couple sips, and probably take the Browns to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Alright, so we're making the black coffee. Put the water in here. Usually I use reverse osmosis, but ignore the protein shake. That's for a prop. They turn off the water because they're doing some fucking work outside, some bullshit ass HOA bullshit. So we're using the aquapana in this bitch. So we got aquapana, water, we got the bamboo coffee filters, and then we use this coffee. It's like an organic. It's better than, what coffee do we have in here? It's better than this coffee because see that little frog right there? That means it's owned by Bill Gates. The little weasel himself, Bill Gates, controlling the coffee supply, putting some glyphosate in there. So I'll pass on that coffee. So this don't have no frog. This could be owned by some bigger company. Who the fuck knows? Everything's monopolized nowadays by either Bill Gates or some other person. But yeah, this is like the best type of coffee you can get. Way better than what was that First Watch. So make that, put the raw butter. How much raw butter do I have, bro? I got a lot of raw butter in here. I got this. I got this. I got this. So that's 3 tubs. And then we're gonna use the rest of this. So 3 in like a fifth of a tub. But some raw butter, guys, I'm telling you right now, especially like if you're on the West Coast. On the West Coast, they have Sprouts. I mean, every place, like Sprouts is everywhere in America, right? But on the West Coast, Sprouts has raw milk and raw butter. So if you're in California, or I think even Nevada or Arizona, there is no excuse for you not to get raw milk because it's literally at your grocery store. On the East Coast, you got to go to realmilk.com and look for some raw milk options. But on the West Coast, it's so easily available, so there's no excuse for you not to be getting raw dairy in your diet. Back in the chair, butter coffee. Just sit out here. Don't do anything crazy, just relax, get the vitamin D. Got a couple client calls. What kind of bird is that? It's like moaning. What the fuck? But like I was saying, we have some client calls in like 30 minutes. So we're just gonna sit out here for a little bit, get some sun. Maybe we'll lay down, set out a towel, and sunbathe for a little. I like to do that as well. But yeah, just vitamin D max. The UV, I think, what time is it? It's almost 12. So once it hits 12, the UV gets to like 9. So we're definitely getting baked out here. So I'm gonna sip the butter coffee, get more sun, and Testmaxxer. So some point during the day, I like to come back out in the sun and chug a big glass of raw milk. Only raw milk. Don't drink milk if it's not raw. Don't drink whole milk, skim milk, any of that shit. It's gonna disrupt your gut. give you acne, make you bloated. Only raw milk. And that is because calcium combined with vitamin D accelerates your thyroid function and metabolism like crazy. I notice when I drink a big glass of milk in the sun, so refreshing, so hydrating, and you'll get shredded. But you can't do this if you're not getting at least 10,000, 12,000 steps a day, or raw milk will kind of make you fat. So you got to make sure that you're still getting the steps in, but combine this with the sun. So gas. Raw milk in the sun is like the best feeling ever. Alright, so got a bunch of sun. I don't know if you can tell, but definitely got a bunch of sun. Hair is like lighter too. Sun's beaming out there, but yeah, after, had a couple client calls, gonna do some more work here. Usually I spend probably 5 to 6 hours a day at the desk. The other type of work is either recording videos, doing stuff like this. But I have my list of things that I want to get done today, so I'm going to plan out my group call for my weekly group chat or group call with my clients. So I'm going to plan that out. Usually I give a presentation on things like last week. I was talking about optimizing the sleep. The week before that was cutting out all the estrogens. And I think this week I want to talk more about mindset. So I'm going to make a PowerPoint presentation about mindset and kind of just go through some of the things that I've struggled with mindset, being consistent, being disciplined, and what has gotten me over that hump. So we're going to build out the group call tonight or today, and then we're going to present it probably Thursday. Yeah, Thursday at 7 p.m. EST. So going to do that right now. Also have a couple things that I want to check off the checklist. Going to check in on some clients as well. But yeah, we're just going to sit here for the next hour to do some of the deep work stuff. And then we're going to eat some beef. And then I'm planning on not lifting today, but playing basketball because I lifted yesterday. My back is sore. The day before that, Sunday, what did I do? What did I do Sunday? I think I just rested Sunday. And then before that, Sunday I just did jumps. So I did on the whiteboard. I don't know if you can see the whiteboard back there. You might be able to see it actually. But I wrote down how many, I think I did 27 jumps. So tomorrow I'm going to do 30 jumps to progressively overload that. But today I'm going to play basketball. So we're going to go to the gym, play basketball. I'll definitely try to record some of that because I've never showed you guys me playing basketball. I'm actually pretty good at basketball. Just trying to get the bunnies up as high as possible. Legs are a little bit sore today, but today I'm just doing it for the cardio to get shredded because when you get shredded, it's easier to jump too. So I'm going to do that, do some work right now, eat, and then go to the gym. So I'll see you guys when I'm eating. All right, guys, so we're about to cook up. It is 2:30 right now. So we ate earlier at like 10. We had that milk, like, what was that, an hour and a half ago. Ground beef, tallow fries, the classic. This is half a bag in here. So we got the parchment paper over here, so just open these tallow fries up, bang, on there. It's kind of a lot, but we'll eat them all because we're playing basketball today. And then we got the pound of beef. The water's still out, bro. Look at that. So if I make a mess at all, I'm cooked. But yeah, we're tossing these tallow fries in the oven, 425. And then we're going to cook up this beef. It says 93.7. You're going to see how fatty this beef is. I think Aldi's is capping. This is Aldi's beef, by the way. Not from a farmer's market. I actually do have beef from the farmer's market in there, but the farmer's market is like 30, 45 minutes away. So I can only get there, maybe once a week, every other week. So, spring water. Intermission. But yeah, get fattier beef. This says 93.7, but I prefer, my go-to is 85.15. So get 85.15 if you can. But yeah, we're gonna cook this up on this pan. This is not a non-stick pan. Every time I post on like Instagram or something, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Shredded Sages. But everyone's like, bro, is that a non-stick pan? Bro, you think I'm that dumb to use a non-stick pan? I'm telling you about the fat percentage of beef, I'm showing you how to ground to wake up in the morning. You think I'm going to use a non-stick pan. It's pretty easy to tell if there's a non-stick pan or not. There's no sparkling stuff here. This is a ceramic pan. If there's like a sparkly substance on a pan, that is a non-stick pan. So that is what you need to look for when you're getting a pan. Make sure that there's no like, it's called Teflon, right? Make sure there's no Teflon on the pan. It's sparkly little dots. That has PFAs, and that will leak into your food, and you'll eat it, and then you'll have PFAs. And I've had clients of mine get blood tests. You can actually get a blood test and test your PFA levels. And I've had clients have high PFA levels because they were using non-stick pans. So definitely get a ceramic pan, or I also got a cast iron right here. I don't know if you can see it, cast iron. But yeah, those are the two pans that you want to use. See what I'm saying? This is not 93.7. There's a bunch of fat in there. I even left some more fat in the pan to cook these 2 eggs. So it's definitely not lean beef, that's for sure. Tallow fries are coming along. You're supposed to time them. I don't time them. I just go by the look. They're still like a little moist, so got like 5 more minutes left. You guys already know. Got the 2 eggs, pound of beef, tallow fries, fueling up before we go play some basketball in the sun. There's a cloud right now blocking the vitamin D, but out here Testmaxxing, cooking up our own food. That's the thing, like there's no better feeling when you eat food like this and after you have clarity. You don't feel sluggish, you don't feel tired or whatever, right? You feel good, and that's how you should feel, right? Like I haven't had any energy crashes today. It's my second meal of the day, had raw milk, all this stuff. Oh, there's the sun. And this is why you gotta cook up, bro. Like there's literally no excuse for you not to eat this way. You saw it took me literally like 10 minutes to cook this meal. Fries take like 15 minutes, so 15 minutes to cook this meal. You know, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. It just comes down to being consistent, being disciplined, and not being lazy. Because if you're lazy, you're never gonna achieve your goals. Whether it's business, you know, fitness, whatever it may be, laziness is not in the equation. So get off your ass, cook up, work hard every single day, and you're gonna level up. But you got to put in the work, right? These are the inputs that are going to make the difference at the end of the day. All right, so we just got back from a walk. Let me see how many steps I'm at right now. Okay, 7,000. That's not terrible. We're going to go play basketball right now, so I'm going to show you the pre-workout. Did like a mile and a half of walking after that meal, so 2 walks already today, 7,000 steps at 4. It's not terrible. That's usually about where I'm at. And for the pre-workout meal, let me set this up here. Our pre-workout basketball snack, not meal. Maple syrup. This is my go-to when I gotta do a lot of like, I guess it's cardio, but I want to get a good pump. It goes right to the bloodstream. There's no fiber. It's very instantaneous. So organic, real maple syrup, not like corn syrup or anything. So we'll do like a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of this. So good. This is, I mean, it's pure sugar, so obviously it's gonna be good, but this is the fuel for the basketball. Maybe we'll do a little lifting, maybe biceps. My triceps are cooked from skull crushers, but I think the biceps could use a little bit. I hit shoulders yesterday too, shoulders, back, and tri, so I'm a little cooked. My chest feels fresh, but to hit chest you need fresh triceps, so we'll either do like just some biceps and like, I was thinking like biceps and front delts, or maybe if the basketball court's running already, we'll just get some runs in and not lift today. I could definitely take a rest day for lifting for sure. That's some good stuff. And polishing off this. This is the first one killed today, so it is 420. First, I guess this is probably more than, oh no, this is exactly 1 liter. So 1 liter of water killed, had a cup or like cup and a half of raw milk, a liter of milk, and then we'll probably have some water later. But everyone thinks like, oh, you gotta drink a gallon of water a day. That is not true at all. If you're drinking over a gallon of water, or even like a gallon, you're probably dehydrating yourself because the water is probably not spring water. It's probably like reverse osmosis or like a refrigerator filtered water. That's stripped of all the minerals and stuff. So you want spring water. I do like 2.5 liters of spring water daily. Now, if I play basketball, sometimes it will be 3 liters, but that's if I play basketball. But then I'll do some raw milk and stuff to really hydrate myself, and the hydrating fruits. I don't have any watermelon or papaya here, but usually I have that as well. But those are my go-to things, and that's how I stay hydrated without drinking like a bunch of water, because that will actually dehydrate you. Damn, guys, this thing needs a wash badly. If you're a detailer in the Fort Lauderdale Boca area, hit me up, because this shit is dirty. But we about to go to the gym right now, so let's be out. Damn, guys, didn't get to record any basketball. Honestly, the runs were like mid as shit. I hate playing with bots, bro. Just like retarded ass bots who don't know how to pass, don't know how to dribble. It's honestly terrible runs anyways. I need to find like a rack or something to get into, because that would be way more fun. So if you're in the East Coast Florida area, you know, the Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and you got like a rec team for basketball or something, like good runs, hit me up, because I'm actually trying to play good runs, because I'm not a bot and there's so many bots everywhere. But it's 6:08 right now. I got a client call at 6:30, and then we're gonna get doing some other things. So we're about to go drive back, take a quick shower, and then take this client call. Second aquapana going down. The thing is, the lids pop off and there's no more lid, right? So playing basketball, couldn't drink any water, and I don't want to drink the fountain water because it's like tap water bullshit. I took like a tiny little sip. Probably got more heavy metals than like 10 of these combined, but this hits different when you come back and you haven't drinking water in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So probably over the course of this call, and then I have a call after this, someone who wants to join the coaching. So got those 2 calls. Excuse me. Damn, gas from basketball. Played 3 games. Definitely at least like 500 calories burned. They're full court games too, so you're running back and forth, and I'm always cutting and shit. A lot of people just like to sit on the 3-point line and just fire away threes. That's not basketball, bro. You gotta move the ball, cut, all that stuff. But yeah, once we hop off these 2 calls, we're gonna do some exciting things. So see you when we're doing all that. All right, so took 2 calls, walking now. Pretty hungry, even though I had 2 meals today. So the total food count for today, we're at 7 eggs, a pound of beef, 1.5 cups raw milk, tallow fries. Do I have any fruit? I guess the pineapple, but that fruit was kind of shitty. Didn't really have any fruit, but we're walking right now to the cigar shop, and it's actually pretty far. It's like a 2.5 mile walk there, and then I'm gonna have to walk back, so it's like 5 miles total. So we'll probably be at like 15k steps, maybe 16k by the time we're done on this walk. But walking there right now, gonna smoke a cigar. Haven't smoked a cigar in like a week, 2 weeks. People ask me all the time, like, how often should you be smoke? Look at the low test soy boy, motorized vehicle. He needs to walk, bro. He had like titties. But how often should you be smoking cigars? I'd say like once a week. I wouldn't do anything more than once a week. You want to almost use it as like a positive reinforcement, like you've been doing good, you've been doing the inputs. Yeah, smoke a cigar. But if you've been lazy and you feel stressed and then you just smoke a cigar, like, oh, it's making me feel better because I'm stressed, it's like you're not really positively reinforcing yourself. You're just doing it because it's almost like smoking a cigarette, right? Like a lot of people at like that work at gas stations or something, like smoke a cigarette, like, oh, I've been stressed, work's been hard, let me smoke a cigarette. It's like, no, use it as a reward system to, you know, reward yourself for the hard work. That's kind of how I look at it. So I've been working pretty hard, so I want to smoke a cigar and eat a steak. Home of the cigars. These are my favorite right here, down here. These are my favorites, so I'll probably do one of these. These are very smooth. I don't like when they taste like anything. I like when it's smooth, so get one of these. Good, how about you? But this is the selection here. Just chill here, chill long day. There's actually a lot of people here. There's like 20, 30 people, but smoke a cigar, relax. After a long day of work, that's how it should be, right? Like, you work hard, you put in the work, you come here, you relax, smoke a cigar, eat a steak after. Nothing better. Like, you could, you know, be watching Netflix, watching TV. This is my sort of like relaxing, not some like bullshit. Oh my gosh, bro, the wind. The shit fully lit. I've been doing this for like 10 minutes, but if you guys aren't on cigars, definitely recommend it. They block estrogen. So basically what happens in your body is your body from cholesterol produces testosterone, and then that testosterone sometimes gets converted into estrogen, and that's called aromatase. But cigars are an aromatase inhibitor, so it blocks that conversion. So basically you retain more testosterone. So smoking a cigar once a week, high test. I just finished smoking that cigar. It is 9:10 at night. All the steakhouses close at 10, so I'm going to the closest one, which is Gallagher's. I like to go to Capitol Grill. Capitol Grill is actually a pretty known place. There's one in Philadelphia that I've been to before. There's one in New Jersey that I've been to before. It's a pretty good, they have beef tartare there. It's a good steakhouse. Gallagher's does not have steak tartare, but their steak is still pretty solid, so we're gonna get a ribeye from there. So we're walking there now. I wonder how many steps I'm at. Every person in there, the cigar place, was chalk. Like, don't smoke cigars if you're eating seed oils, or you're just gonna be like wrinkly and like age max. But 12K, walking to Gallagher's right now. I'm pretty hungry. Played 3 games of basketball. Need the fuel. Need some carbs. I'm gonna get like a russet potato too. So we'll see what's on the menu. I'll show you guys the menu. But yeah, we're about to be there. There's no one out here right now. This place is about to close in 30 minutes, so there's no one out here. It's honestly good to just be out here alone, Testmaxxer, and ordering a steak. It's hot test. Just ordered a shit ton of food. They got if you can see this, they got some bread here. I'm not gonna eat any of this bread. I got a potato, so don't want to destroy the gut. But what they do give you with the bread is this butter. So you already know. The thing to do is just get a little bit of show this. Get a little bit of butter. That's good butter. Not raw butter, but good enough. Ordered lamb and a 52-day dry-aged sirloin, 16 ounces. So we got a lot of beef. Look at that. They're two racks each, so there's technically 6 lamb chops or whatever you want to call it. Little Gallagher's logo there. This looks pretty fire. This is the appetizer, and then we got more coming, so you guys will see. We got the dry age. This is 8-week dry age. Usually it's 4-week, but he said there's an additional 4-week dry age. We got the lamb here. I tried to take a bite, but it's really hot. We got the potato with the butter, and then of course the Saratoga water. So let's try is there a bone in here? There's no bone in here. Perfect. So we're gonna try this. I get everything rare. I order all my steaks rare. You shouldn't order steak unless you're ordering it rare. That's the only way to order a steak. So first bite, best bite. You already know. The dry aged is, if you can get dry steak, it has a unique flavor, like almost like a popcorn flavor, but it tastes really, really good if you get dry aged. So Definitely recommend getting the dry aged. And then I'll try the lamb again, but it was really hot, so this dry age is really good. And then we got the potato here to replenish the glycogen by. This is my ideal way to spend a Tuesday night. Tuesday night at 9:45. Let's try the lamb. Wow, that's good too. This is why I believe in second chances, because I was here before. The ribeye wasn't that good, but my second time here, this is better than 95% of the steakhouses that I've been at, so 10 out of 10. Holy shit, that was actually a lot of food. I didn't think it was gonna be that much. The lamb and the dried steak, I think it was 1.5 pounds. The steak was 16 ounces for sure. He said it was 16 ounces. Definitely was 16 ounces. The lamb with the bone, it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm gonna have to go with like 8 ounces total. So 1.5 pounds of steak, potato in one meal, had 1 pound of beef earlier, so 2.5 pounds, almost 10 eggs. A lot of food. Digestive walking right now, but we're at like 14k steps. Still got a lot. We gotta walk all the way back. That's probably like a 2.5 mile walk, so we got our steps to still get in, and feeling good. Basketball, bunch of steps today. We're burning off all that. When I get back, I'm gonna do the calculations for you so I can show you guys how I don't actually get fat, because when you're moving, you can eat more. And that's what I tell my clients all the time. Like, they're always like, oh, can I just take away this to get more shredded? I'm like, nah, I'd rather you just move more, you know, get 2,000, 3,000 more steps. That way you can still eat the right amount of food, because if you start eating less, you're not gonna build as much muscle. Your body needs a certain threshold of calories, cholesterol, protein, micronutrients to just optimize muscle growth. And if you keep restricting calories, you're gonna lose muscle. So that's why I would always recommend moving more if you get the time. And if you don't get the time, try to incorporate unique ways to move more. Incline walking, you know, playing basketball, doing those things, because that basketball, like, realistically, it's probably equivalent to, you know, 7,000, 8,000 steps when you do like the calorie calculations, probably even a little bit more. So that's what you got to think about. All right, so we're back at the crib. Let's get a step update for you guys. I don't know if I have, but 17.6K plus basketball today. We'll do some calculations back at the desk pad, but we are finishing off the night with, oh my God, this one is juicy mango. Mangoes have magnesium, they have melatonin, they're really good before bed. So this one's like rotten. Some mangoes will hit different, some won't. So let's try this one. Another senses. Chocolate. It's not that good. I know this one's gonna be good though, the GMO mango. So I basically just cut and just twist it more and more. So that's how I cut the mangoes. So if you guys want to know how to cut a mango, you can see me doing it right here. Just cut it, twist it. You gotta be aware of like where the pulp is. So there it is. Cut around it. Cut around it some more. This one's a massive piece. Let's try this. And just to ensure that I wake up bricked, I'm gonna slam a little raw milk for some IGF-1. IGF-1 maxing, fat maxing, get up the shreds. Cheers. It's definitely past my bedtime right now, but I wanted to show you guys this just so you have a better understanding of why I'm able to eat so much and still be, 12% body fat, maybe 11% body fat if I'm lucky. Here is the breakdown of everything that I ate today. So you can see 5 eggs, pineapple, butter, beef, eggs, tallow fries, raw milk, and everything that I ate came out to 4,500 calories, 207 grams of carbs, 250 grams of fat, and 350 grams of protein. Only 70 grams of sugar, which is actually pretty impressive. Didn't have that much fruit, just the mangoes and the pineapple, and then a little bit of maple syrup, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's 4,500 calories. And you're like, holy shit, 4,500 calories. If I ate that, I'd be fat. But you got to understand this, right? How many calories burned in 9 miles? I walked 9 miles today. So 9 miles for a 200-pound individual is between 380 to 950 plus. I'd say it's probably more on the 950 because I'm 220 pounds. So let's just say 950, maybe even 1,000. So 1,000 calories, subtract that from this because that's burn. Plus I played basketball, so that's 500 calories. So it's 1,500 calories. So that puts me at 3,000. And then my maintenance is 3,000. So just for me to be at a maintenance, if I didn't do any working out or any cardio or anything, I would eat 3,000 calories and I would stay the same body fat that I'm at. So that's relatively where I'm at. And the reason that my maintenance is so high is because I have a bunch of muscle and my metabolism and testosterone are optimal. When they're rapidly firing, like the gears inside of you are rapidly firing your testosterone and metabolism, that allows you to eat more calories and not get fat. So my maintenance is 3,000 calories. A lot of people's maintenance is like 2,000, 2,100. But when you have more muscle, you're eating clean foods, you're getting vitamin D, you're optimizing your hormones, you're going to be burning more calories because your body wants to expend that energy. So optimize your hormones, move more, increase your metabolism, and you can eat, 3,500, 4,000, 4,500 calories. And that's, you guys can see, like I might not be that shredded right now, but that's why I'm shredded. And it's really not that hard. You guys saw the whole day in the life. Didn't do anything crazy. I wish I could have recorded the basketball. It's so hard to record stuff like that because the angle wouldn't have been good anyways. Get some dunks in or something. My legs are still sore, but yeah, it's a full day in life. So if you guys are new here, like, subscribe if you're new. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching to level up your physique, level up your testosterone, get over 1,000 testosterone, and just become the best version of yourself, click the link in the description of this video and schedule a call, and I will hop on a one-on-one call with you and see if you're a good fit for my one-on-one coaching program. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. So I will see you guys in the next one.